Lakers security all the way out surrounding Doncic.
Well, coaches.
Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. For this one, let's go to LA. Last season, the Lakers showed flashes, but never real consistency. Every game felt like a battle, and the entire roster seemed to rise and fall depending on LeBron's health. But this season, completely different story. Luka dribbling down the clock, step back three. Yeah, he's still ridiculous, but this isn't the same LeBron-dependent Lakers team anymore. LeBron missed the first 14 games, and the Lakers still went 10-4 without him. Now they're 13-4, holding the second seed in the Western Conference. Luka Dončić is playing at a full MVP level, dropping historic numbers on a nightly basis. Austin Reaves looks like a true all-star, and with LeBron back in the lineup, the star power finally feels complete. But the real difference? The new additions. The offseason pieces are impacting the game in ways last year's roster simply couldn't. If you haven't been watching, you should be, because this is not the old Lakers. 17 games in, they're 13-4, riding a 5-game win streak and still nowhere near their ceiling. Their metrics say average, but their record says elite. And that all comes back to smart offseason moves. Ayton, Marcus Smart, Jake Laravia, each one filling a purpose and each one paying off. The Lakers didn't chase headlines, they built a machine.
Marcus Smart has been one of the Lakers' biggest surprises this season. After battling injuries the past couple of years, he's bounced back and immediately returned to elite defensive form. He started the season coming off the bench, but he's already earned a real, meaningful role, averaging 9.3 points, 2.9 assists, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.8 steals in just over 27 minutes a night. The shooting splits aren't pretty, 39.8% from the field and 24% from three, but playing next to Luka, LeBron, and Reaves means he's getting wide-open looks. Those shots will eventually fall. The real impact shows up in the on-off numbers. The offense stays steady, but the defense becomes elite the moment Smart steps on the court. He guards multiple positions, blows up actions, forces turnovers, and brings a level of communication the Lakers have desperately missed. His hustle has reignited this team, and even Luka can't stop praising the energy he brings every night.
Deandre Ayton might actually be the best part of the Lakers' entire offseason. LA brought him in to be their starting center, and the expectations couldn't have been higher. He had to deliver immediately, and with all the concerns about his motor and attitude coming in, there were real questions about whether he'd truly buy in. So far, he's answered every single one of them. Ayton has hit the ground sprinting, thriving in every phase of the game. He's averaging 15.5 points, 8.4 rebounds, nearly 3 offensive boards, plus almost a block and a steal in just under 30 minutes. He's shooting an outrageous 69% from the field, a sign he's getting easy looks, finishing everything inside, and becoming the ideal pick-and-roll partner for LA stars. He's already posted 6 20-10 games in only 15 outings. Luka plays his best with the dominant inside threat, and LeBron has been begging for a true center for years. Ayton checks both boxes. When he's off the floor, the Lakers simply cannot generate the same interior force. Defensively, he's been exactly what this roster desperately needed, protecting the rim, controlling the paint, and emerging as a vocal, reliable anchor. Ayton looks like a man on a redemption arc, rewriting the narrative and proving he can be the winning center a contender needs.
The Lakers also added Jake Laravia this offseason, and honestly, most people didn't think much of it at the time. But he's been far better than anyone expected. Laravia has played in all 17 games so far, earning 6 starts and logging just over 26 minutes per night. He's averaging 9.9 points, 4.1 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and 1.4 steals, while shooting nearly 49% from the field and 34% from three. Solid numbers, but his real value goes way beyond the stat sheet. He's a physical, high IQ defender who consistently makes the right rotations. He runs the floor with real urgency, thriving in transition on those classic look-ahead passes from Luka and Reaves. And whenever the Lakers have needed scoring, he stepped up, dropping 27 points against Minnesota and 25 against Miami.
If Laravia continues playing at this level, the Lakers may have quietly landed another absolute home run signing. But if you thought the Lakers' success was only because of the new additions, think again. Austin Reaves has proven he's a bona fide star, someone capable of lifting this team in big moments and delivering elite production every single night. Reaves is putting together a contract year of the ages. Even with a slow start from deep, he's averaging 27.9 points, 5.7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1.4 steals in over 36 minutes per game, all on an insane 65.2 true shooting. Those are legitimate all-star numbers. High-volume scoring, efficient creation, and elite playmaking, all while sharing the floor with Luka Dončić. When Luka and LeBron were out, Reaves proved he could be the #1 option. In 3 games without the two stars, he averaged 40 points and 10 assists, carrying the Lakers to 2 wins. That run included a career-high 51 against Sacramento, 41 against Portland, and a masterful 28-point, 16-assist game winner over Minnesota. Any doubts about his fit next to Luka? Gone. Their chemistry is real. Together, they've posted a 119.2 offensive rating and a 106.8 defensive rating. Elite on both ends. Just look at Reaves' progression. Undrafted in 2021, he climbed from 7.3 points as a rookie to now nearly 28 per game. Every major stat, points, assists, steals, free throws, have increased every season. Reaves isn't a feel-good story anymore. He's a problem, and the whole league sees it. And then comes LeBron. After missing the first 14 games with sciatica, the King finally returned and instantly made a difference. He posted 11 points and 12 assists in his first game back and has only looked better since. Instead of disrupting the team's early season rhythm, he's made them even more dangerous. The offense flows faster. The decision-making sharpens. Against the Clippers, Luka, LeBron, and Reaves had their best performance yet, with LeBron dropping 25, his best since returning. Yes, the Lakers went 10-4 without him, exactly what you want as LeBron enters the later stage of his career, but the real key is reaching an even higher level with LeBron, a level required to challenge Western Conference juggernauts like the Thunder. And so far, it's working. The Lakers have firmly established themselves as one of the top teams in the West.
But as great as the new additions have been, the biggest reason the Lakers are sitting at 13-4 is Luka Dončić. His start to the season hasn't just been impressive, it's been franchise-shifting. When the Lakers traded for Luka and immediately locked him into a long-term extension, they weren't planning for the future. They were betting that their next all-time superstar had arrived right now. And like every era of Lakers basketball, the expectations were massive. This franchise doesn't celebrate good seasons, it celebrates championships. Luka understood that from the moment he landed in Los Angeles, and to his credit, he embraced every ounce of pressure. He entered the offseason in the best shape of his life, leaner, stronger, more explosive, fully committed to elevating his game. And now he's playing like it. Even after missing 3 games with a finger sprain and leg contusion, Luka is averaging a career-best 35.2 points per game, putting him firmly on pace for his second scoring title in 3 years. Add in 9.2 assists, 8.8 rebounds, and nearly 2 steals per game, and he's reminding everyone why he's one of the greatest offensive engines the NBA has ever seen. And here's the wild part. He's not even shooting the 3 well yet. Luka is hitting just 33.3% from deep on 11 attempts per night. These numbers look eerily similar to his 2023-24 MVP caliber season in Dallas, when he led the Mavericks to the NBA Finals. The difference now? He's doing it in Los Angeles, surrounded by real championship expectations and a roster built to win now. Luka Dončić is playing like a legitimate frontrunner for his first MVP. The key to his scoring explosion has been his relentless pressure on the rim. He's attacking defenders with a purpose, night after night. Luka ranks 4th in the league in points scored off drives, despite ranking 11th in total drives and 10th in drive field goal attempts. That efficiency is insane. He's shooting 64.9% on drives, almost 7 percentage points higher than anyone else in the top 10. He's hitting career highs across the board inside the arc. 61.4% on twos, 62% from 5 to 9 feet, 55% from mid-paint, and a ridiculous 83.8% within 5 feet. If he keeps this up, he'll capture another scoring crown, and the last time he won it, his team went to the finals. But beyond the numbers, Luka controls games in a way that only a handful of players in history can. When he's orchestrating the offense, the tempo is his. Defenses get dragged into his rhythm, possessions tilt in his direction, and shooters feast off the gravity he creates. The Lakers' offense leans heavily on Luka-led pick and rolls because they bend the defense on command. Double him, and he'll find the open man. Stay home, and he'll slice you up. No matter the coverage, Luka punishes it. He's averaging a career-high 9 assists per game, and the proof has been obvious all season. Look no further than his 43-point masterpiece in the NBA Cup against the Clippers. 43 points, 13 assists, 9 rebounds, and total control. He had 43 in the first quarter alone. Nights like that show exactly who he is, a generational superstar. His defense has taken a leap too. Luka is averaging a career-best 2 steals per game, continuing the rise from 1.4 to 1.8 to now elite territory. He's turning defense into offense, creating chaos and showing real commitment on that end. But maybe the most important factor is comfort. Luka feels at home in Los Angeles. It took less than a year for him to settle in, and now, with 3 more seasons guaranteed in purple and gold, the Lakers have their future locked in. And history tells us this: a motivated, focused, happy Luka Dončić is a terrifying combination. The rest of the league is already learning that this season.
The Lakers have cemented themselves as one of the top teams in the Western Conference, owning the 3rd best record behind the Thunder and Pistons. But even with their strong start, there's still a real gap between LA and elite contenders. Most top teams dominate either offensively or defensively. The Lakers, they're right in the middle. Their offense ranks 15th, their defense 14th. Solid, but nowhere near elite. The biggest issue holding them back is one glaring weakness: shooting. Their 3 leaders in three-point attempts, Luka, Reaves, and Smart, are hitting a combined 29.6% from deep. Luka and Reaves are both stuck around 31%, far below their career norms. As a team, the Lakers rank dead last in made threes and 26th in attempts, and yet they're still 13-4. That alone shows how well they're performing in every other area. The good news: this flaw represents extreme upside. Once Luka, Reaves, and Smart start knocking down shots, this offense can jump to an entirely new level. Their strengths already outweigh their weaknesses. Luka and Reaves are the highest scoring duo in the league at 63.1 points per game. Ayton has solved last year's issues inside. The roster finally fits. If the shooting clicks, the ceiling becomes championship level. So now I want to hear from you. How far can the Lakers go this season? Drop a like, hit subscribe,